Ketix.
Naam.
Tuko na links. Nato links. Yeah, long time sana. Karibu kwa show.
Kali.
Shwari.
Karibu sana. Yule mchizi wangu pale anaitwa DJ Fauz. Anatoka Spin Cycle kutoka kule Mombasani all the way. Amekuja leo kushikisha. It's crazy. But hapa hivi leo niko na Mr. Beat Doctor. And kazi yake yenye yeye hufanya yeye upewa muziki na wasanii, ndivyo videos.
Yes.
Alafu anasambaza. You distribute artists videos. So let me ask you a question. What the artists give you, do you think the quality is right, or do you think why aren't our Kenyan consumers consuming our Kenyan music kama vile wase wa TZ ama wase wa Bongo? Nieleze.
Good question. First of all, I would like to thank you for this opportunity.
Kabisa, karibu sana kwenye show.
First of all, I'm a big fan of Straight Up.
Okay.
And I support Kenyan music till the end.
Okay.
Yeah, now what I can say, most of the music that I get,
yes,
not all of it is quality.
Okay.
But the reason I give it to DJs and the media is to get that response.
Okay.
So if I get that response, I relate back to the owner of the music. But I can say a good number of it is quality music.
So let me ask you, where do you think the problem is? The problem is because you see, I know there's substandard music everywhere. Kuna hata Nigeria, kuna music yenye mimi siwezi cheza ya Nigeria. But why is it that we play so much of their music na we don't play so much of ours? And it's ati atutoi ngoma zinatolewa, but they're not consuming. So you see, if the guys are not consuming, why would we play that? So where is the problem? Where does the problem lie?
I think the problem lies with us, basically.
Okay.
Because as Kenyans, we should always appreciate our own. We should always play what we have in the market. Okay. And I believe there's good music out there. There are some other guys who have very good music.
Okay.
It's just that how to get your platform, but music is there.
Na ni nini italeta hii platform? What do you think is the right way? How do we bring this platform about? Ni platform gani hii inatusaidia? Ni nini?
Platform ile inatusaidia is like what I started like a few years ago. I surveyed because I've been I grew up listening to Kenyan music.
Yes.
I've never listened to old school music. I listen to Kenyan music every day. So I came up with this platform and saw that there's good music.
Actually, tell us a bit more about your platform.
Yeah, my platform is called Link Up 254.
Okay.
I link up Kenya with the music. So if you're a DJ out there and you need music in 3-piece, I do strictly 3-piece music.
Okay.
From all dancehall, genge, kapuka, raga. I do 3-piece music.
So first of all, before we even continue, first of all, tell our Kenyan artists who are watching, where can they get you? Because you see, these are the right channels, I think. So tell them where they can first get your music, like your links.
If you want to get the music I have, you just hit me on Twitter at BeatDoctorLinks.
Yeah.
And then if you are a DJ and you need me to be supplying you with the music, you just hit me up with a profile of your career, of what you play, so that I can confirm it in my database and then sort you out.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. There's a concert Jose Chameleon did in Uganda, Kalija concert. Do you think one standalone Kenyan artist can fill a stadium like the way the guy did?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of artists. For example, if I can mention a few, there's Jaguar, there is Juakali, there is Nonini.
Yeah,
a lot of Kenyan artists.
It's true. But do you think that one standalone, same moja, what would it take to bring all that together? What are the right channels? Because like me, I would love to go to a concert and pay 3,000 and watch Jaguar perform. I love to pay 4,000 and watch Juakali perform. But the consumers, sisi wenyewe, how does that change? Because vile umesema inaanza na sisi. So how will that change?
How will that change? It's simply, it all boils down to changing our mindset. It's all in the mind. Yeah. If you decide today you're not listening to Kenyan music, you won't listen to it. But because you are Kenyan and you have that Kenyan spirit, I think we should always support Kenyan music from the get-go. If you hear there's a concert and let's say somebody's performing, let's say at Huru Park, for example, you just get down there and then support your own, then listen to what he has, and then if it's criticism, you give the positive and then if it's about criticizing the music, let's see what they can do.
There's something I've seen on Twitter. Kuna jamaa alikuwa anaongea pale. Akasema in Nairobi it's not that big, but when you go to out of town kama Meru, Nyeri nini, when you do a concert there in a peak, like me as a DJ personally, ikienda huko mazee naweza jaza hata mimi mwenyewe naweza jaza. So why don't our artists want to go hivyo wazunguke around wajaribu? Because I think you need to start from the grassroots. Wezi tuambia ati now uko huko juu and you haven't connected with the people on the ground.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that. Because I think we should not lock ourselves in Nairobi because you're an artist, you want to be heard in Nairobi. This is Kenya, and then you have to travel and then know what your audience like. Because it's through those concerts that you'll get to read your audience, what they like, for example, and then you can supply what they like.
So anyway, if come on talk Changia, if you feel like this discussion involves you, if you're a Kenyan, if you feel like you want to Changia the music discussion, kumbuka on Twitter at Straight Up Live, on Facebook Straight Up Live with a hyphen between the 8 and the U, and you can also get at us at Spin Cycle Limited at K-Trix on Twitter. Jamaa amejaribu kutupigia simu. Hello, kama unatusikia tueleze maoni yako, where are you watching us from? Niaje, what's up?
Okay, nilikuwa nasema hadi K-Trix.
Niambie baba.
Alikuwa anasema hivi.
Aha.
Yes, kwa DJ, I think DJ ndio wanafanya makosa juu ngoma, I think ndio wanapaswa kuwa wanacheza. Ndio watu wanachekiza ngoma. Kwa chekiza ngoma ndio wanadelight, unaona?
Naam, kwa hivyo kwa maoni yako ma DJ ndio wameleta hii shida yote.
Ma DJ ndio sasa wanaona kiasi juu. Okay. Kwa mfano kama story ya hizo ngoma za gospel hizi. Unataka vile watu Kenya sasa hiyo wameappreciate gospel music na video zao. Kuna watu kila time watu wana appreciate na watu wana request ngoma. Kuna hata kama ni secular music. DJ wanapaswa kuangalia hizo ngoma. Alafu sasa watu nao wana check. You can't love something you don't know.
So maoni yako unaweza ambia ma DJ wote wenye wanasikiza waeleze
naambia ma DJ okay, this is the fact that kuna zingine mwe sio quality kabisa, unaona? But at least pia wanaweza advise hawa sio wanafanya hizo ngoma. Ndio at least wafanye kitu quality, lakini at least wao wanaangalia alafu wanacheza ngoma zao ndio Kenya watacheki. Kali. Ukisema kuna zile ngoma za kitambo, sema video za kitambo hata kama
ngoma za kitambo za Kenya
unasikia hizo
no sana, hizo ni kali mpaka leo watu wanacheza hizo.
Mpaka leo wanacheza, unaona? Na watu wanazicheki. Alafu pia hiyo content kwa hiyo ngoma pia ile the content is important.
Sawa baba, nashukuru kwa maoni. Umesema unaitwaje?
Naitwa Alan.
Na unatusikiza kutoka wapi kaka? Unatupata kutoka sehemu gani?
Kutoka Kare.
Wagwan.
Okay, poa.
Anyway, kuna majamaa wengi wanatupata kwenye Facebook fan page yetu. Ningependa kusalimia wawili watatu hapa kule. Big shout out Alphonse Martin akiwa Isiolo, anagotea makuzo wake wakiwa Githurai. Big shout out. Kuna Jane Wambui anatoka Kayole Masimba. Big shout out to you. Kuna Brian Chims Odaba all the way from Busia. Big shout out to you. Kuna Sheila Kalush Dalip anatusikiza kutoka Kitui. Big shout out. Kuna Taitaski Tino all the way from Tibs in Thika. Big shout out to watu wa Tibs wote wenye wanatupata. Big shout out to you. Angel Dix Skyler all the way from Diani. Big shout out to you. Kuna jamaa anaitwa Samuel anatusikiza kutoka mahali kunaitwa Hood Barracks Kikosi. Huko sijui ni wapi lakini big shout out pia wewe. Kuna jamaa anaitwa Victor anatupata kutoka mahali kunaitwa Kapsengere. Sijui huko ni wapi lakini shukran. Agatha kutoka Nyeri, big shout out. Kuna jamaa Mombasa, kuna mwingine anaitwa Kid Kevo all the way from Ungwaro.
Kuna Mombasa pia wawili watatu hapa. Kuna jamaa anaitwa Rashid Tandu. Ndio wanaona ile rich gang classic wear. Amesema show iko sawa. Nashukuru sana mmekubali kualika pia bado DJ Mombasa kidogo. Ya naona watu wengine wa Mtwapa hapa kuna Stacy Koya anasema nimchezea yeye. Mwambie itakuja hiyo atasali.
Na sasa basi I think kumbuka leo tunaongea story ya Kenyan music. Na how are we going to help our Kenyan artists? How are we going to make our Kenyan artists get to the level yenye kina Davido wako, level yenye kina Mafikizolo wako. Unaona Jaguar pale amenominatiwa, kuna Octopizzo amenominatiwa pia, kuna Avril. Watu ni wengi wamenominatiwa, but how can we get more of our artists kwenye hiyo platform? So shida iko wapi? Shida iko kwenye ma DJ, iko kwenye ma artists, iko kwenye ma fans. Shida iko wapi? Let us know. Straight Up Live on Facebook with the hyphen between the 8 and the U. Na kwenye Twitter pia utupate. So it's that simple. Na hapa tumetulia, and today we're just talking about Kenya music, how we can help our artists, how can our artists be better artists. It's that simple. How can our music make sense to the rest of the world? Vile ina make sense kwetu. So hapa niko na mchizi wangu anaitwa Thiru.
How you doing?
All the way from Dunda. Habari gani sir?
I'm very well.
This is a good friend of mine. He's called Thiru. He works at Mdundo. You can tell guys what you do.
Basically, I am the head of artist relations at Mdundo.com, which is a distribution company where we distribute Kenyan music to the masses. That is the Kenyans.
And how do guys bring their music to you? Like if me, I wanna have my tune, how do I make it available on Mdundo? Who do I
Which,
talk
by the way, it is on.
Yeah, it is on. It is there, yeah. But
seriously, it's very simple.
Yeah.
Just literally go to Mdundo.com and sign up like you're signing up for a Facebook profile. So, and you upload the same way you do it for SoundCloud. Actually, we try to consider ourselves the Kenyan SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You know?
So I think it's a big platform, yeah, for guys to just put their music on there and have guys download. Yeah. So how big are the downloads? Like do artists really benefit from Dundo having their music there? Is it the exposure? Is it the money? What is this all about?
Let me tell you what Dundo is all about. You see that we found a problem in the music industry that is Kenya.
Yes.
You can get music is available anywhere.
No.
So that means as a fan, I won't want to pay for it. So I can go anywhere and just find it. You know, we've got WapTricks, which is an illegal site for downloading music. So we thought about it and we're like, why not create the same type of concept, but work with artists. Yeah. So that way you kind of create something that's easy to reach the fans, easy for them to get the music of their favorite artist, and then from there just be able to download the music straight. So the whole idea is for artists to benefit out of it. That's at the end of the day. It's just about that. And to give the fans the music, of course.
So we're here to talk about the Kenyan music industry, and I want to read something from a guy called Wangosh254 from Twitter.
What up?
He says, our artists always complain about little airplay, but why give airplay to substandard music? The reason we love West and South African music is because it's above board. They work hard, they give quality. Something is still lacking here. So let the Kenyan artists stop complaining and work. And he continues to say, if they produce good stuff, airplay won't be a problem. I'm sure you can't hesitate to play Eddie Mafikizolo tune because it's good. So having this is random from Twitter.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So having heard that, what's the other side to the story? Because guys can blame DJs,
guys can blame anyone.
They can blame anyone. But what's like, since you're sitting on this side, and to the person at home who doesn't know how this whole music thing works, kindly explain to them why someone would write something like that.
Well, it's understandable why they would write something like that. Actually, I just want to take you back to the conversation you're having with your previous guest, and you asked, is there a Kenyan artist that can fill up 1,000 people?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. Quite a number of them. Yes. And we're not talking about just the normal secular music. Let's go to gospel. There's a reason why gospel is the #1 industry in Kenya right now. Yeah. Because they work at what they do. They don't just go to a studio, make music, and then expect it to make their money. At the end of the day, you do media tours, you work, you do concerts.
So wait, where there's the gospel side and there's the secular side.
What happens is that most artists confuse how they sell themselves, because what you do is you make a song and then you put it out there. But you see, you actually don't make most of your music off the actual downloads of songs or the playing of songs. If you're a true artist, that's the reason why people like Father Lakwa, Jay-Z actually don't make that much money out of record labels. They actually make their money a lot out of performances.
True.
Yeah. True that. So that's one understanding artists and people in Kenya need to understand. And also, without doing performances, artists, fans would know who you are. Yeah. So I can put a jam on and no one will know.
So let me get this straight. Yeah. You're just trying to say, Annie, in plain sense, Annie, let's not sugarcoat. Our artists don't work hard.
No, that's not true. artists, there's some artists that do work and the other artists that don't work.
If you compare the gospel industry and the secular industry, of course, the gospel industry is
bigger,
really working very hard.
It is working crazy.
And why can't we see the same type of? Because I see like the general feeling is the artists are not united. I'm getting that a lot from our Facebook and Twitter. And there's someone else saying he's called Paul Easygate. He says, I blame our media houses for lack of support. Is that really true?
Not really. I don't think I can blame the media houses because you see, even as a fan, you should be asking the media houses. You know, if you love K-Trix's music, go to ask the media houses. Tell them to play it. So don't blame the media houses. As a fan, don't blame the artists, because if you like the music, tell them. Tell them. They need to get that information. If a musician is making a song that as a fan you feel is not them, is make, tell them.
And you see, where does this need to change? Because I think we need to get an artist to come we need to call someone.
I agree. Right now. I think we should.
Because honestly, I don't think that's the way. Because kuna jamaa hapa itwa Bini Alphabetics. Marinate on that. Anasema quality video. This is advice to artists.
Of course.
Quality video. Have a theme in every song and change with time. Change with the flow. So is that advisable? But anasema hapa pia, please note, don't copy American musicians. Be like Nigerians. This is really Alphabetics.
Okay.
So if you hear something like that, what?
I don't know. That's kind of contradictory in a bit, but because you're telling us to copy Nigerians, that we are Kenyan. Kenya has its own sound. Yet to be discovered, but it has its own sound. And we're a mix of different cultures. We're a different mix of South African music. We've been brought up with all this music, especially now this day and age. That's why you don't see many artists who have the same type of style of music. And like when the big times when you had Kina Nameless, Nonini, you know, they had the same type of music then. But now we're so influenced by so much around us that we sort of don't. We're trying to still figure out what our music, certain music
and wait,
is.
let me tell you something. Do you think do artists have the business sense? Like, you see, guys, when this guy says be like Nigerians, you know, I think of music, sour, but there's a business aspect to it. Because again, you can't release a song and expect itakukulia unless you're that guy for Gangnam Style.
But it's also but he also marketed. He was on the Ellen show. He was doing a lot of work.
But still, do they have business sense? Do we have business sense?
That's another comment. I'm very glad you brought that up, and that's what as Mdundo we're working on. We have workshops and lounges that make and help artists figure out what music is as a business, because you can't just make a track and then decide, okay, it's there, it's on Mdundo, I'm gonna expect 2 million. You know, truthfully, I'm just, like I said, I'm just SoundCloud. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put it out there for your fans to see it. And if they decide to download it, that's up to them. But you see, if you don't do anything behind it, so you need to think of yourself as a business. You need to advertise yourself. You need to, you know, put yourself out there.
And I think this comes from the mentality, like from kutoka the consumers, inatoka uko chini. That's what the problem I think is.
But also say surround yourself with people that will tell you the truth.
Okay. True that.
Surround yourself with people that tell you the truth.
But as an artist, ufai kuogopa criticism.
Exactly.
You're in the public eye. So ukiambiwa boss ile
that song was a bit
and you know, you need to differentiate between haters and criticism. And this is something that artists, I think, need to work on.
I agree.
There's someone called John Terro. And we have so many talented young upcoming artists out here who lack the right connections and funds. So it's up to companies like Spin Cycle to sign the struggling artists and support. Do you think that's the right way?
I agree. You know, record labels in Kenya will change a lot, and you know, we've gotten used to this lifestyle of having just 2 or 3 big name record labels. But now we're getting a lot more big labels, because like Spin Cycle coming out and making a change in the industry, because you know, it's a different world. We're not dealing with the same people. We're not dealing with CDs anymore. We're not digital. To go digital. There's a reason why Mdundo started, and that's because, you know, we need to bring the music to the people.
True.
And everyone's on their phone. You know?
It's true. Kila mtu akona simu.
So why not just go straight to them? You know? And that's the idea.
So like tukimalizia haraka what's the main thing you need to tell the artists when you're on a kusikiza sai? What's the biggest thing that they have to focus on, or what are the biggest things that they have to focus on?
I think artists get to know your fans. Fans get to know your artists.
Speak to them. Come here.
as you're putting me on this one. Oh, which one am I looking at? I'm looking at that one down there. Yeah. All right, cool. Here we go. So basically what I'll say is to all you fans, listen, talk to your artists, you know. If you love their music, talk to them. I know they need to know what's happening. And even as an artist, listen to your fans. These are the people that will tell you what's in it or what's not. You know, they're the people who, like I said, there's a reason why 90% of your people only listen to your brand new songs. Then they forget the rest. So just make sure you're always listening to your fans, because that's only 10% that return. Go back to those 90%. They're the ones who will...
It is Straight Up Live. Thank you very much for watching the show. Kwa majina, Spin Cycle K-Trix.
Spin Cycle DJ Fans.
Hakuna pressure. Nakumbuka if you want to get mix za ujamaa, mix zangu, we have a mobile phone application ni ya simu inaitwa Spin Cycle app. Kwa hivyo get on our Facebook fan page ambayo ni @SpinCycleLTD, na tutakuwa tunapatiana ma MB hapo 2-3, so get on the fan page. Kuna vitu mingi sana za kushindwa. That simple.
Yeah, na tukimalizia kucheza nyimbo mpya, kuna nyimbo moja ya Ndani Kimdani. Is a gospel song. Imetoka kama 1 week, lakini watu pia wamependa na naamua tali unaonyesha watu pia vitu vinavyokwenda.
Na nasikia Mr. Raul hapa ananiuliza nini tunapatia. Tunapatia na 500 MB kwa around 6 guys every day. Kwa hivyo get on our Facebook fan page tafadhali. It's that simple. 500 MB. Simple. Nakumbuka next Saturday tutakuwa hapa same place same time 11 AM to 1 PM. Naam.
Yeah,
we are out.
Spin Cycle.
We are out.